Welcome back. I call this deck Element Chaos Beatdown. It centers on the two most viable monsters from the Element monster archetype, Element Saurus and Element Dragon, and on a Chaos core. All Element monsters have a similar effect. When there are monsters with certain attributes on the field, they gain additional effects. For Element Saurus to have an effect, there needs to be either a fire monster and or an earth monster on board. The following effects stack. Where there is a fire monster on board, Element Saurus gains 500 attack points. While there is an earth attribute monster on board, the Saurus negates the effects of monsters it destroys in battle. We may use the recruiter Mystic Tomato to float into the dark attribute Saurus. For Element Dragon to showcase an effect, there needs to be either a fire monster and or wind monster on board. Again, these effects are cumulative. With the presence of a fire monster, there comes along the attack boost of 500 points. While there is a wind monster on the board, Element Dragon, after running over one monster in battle, may proceed to attack once again in a row, a Plagueluster Soldier-like effect. With Shining Angel, we may float into the Dragon. And we can use the Dragon-type recruiter Masked Dragon to float into Element Dragon, while also providing us with a fire attribute that benefits both Element Saurus and Element Dragon. We may utilize Creature Swap, handing over one of the recruiters and running it over in battle, in order to trigger the floating effect, once the recruiter hits our grave. Homunculus in Grave is an additional light attribute monster, thereby serving as banish fodder for our chaos monsters. On the field, we can turn after turn change his attribute, if we so desire, into any possible attribute, including the for us necessary choices, fire, earth, and wind. The equip spell Scroll of Bewitchment changes the attribute of the monster that is equipped to into any attribute we desired. Very likely again either fire, earth, or wind. Twin-headed Behemoth can be floated into with Masked Dragon and serves as a persistent wind monster for our Element Dragon. I include one Breaker, one Sangan, and one Cyberjar that all share a dark attribute and I presume need no further explanation. For our Chaos Engine, I play 2 Chaos Sorcerer and 1 Plagueluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning, both of which, if available to us, should be equipped with Scroll of Bewitchment in order to shine with synergy when controlled alongside the element monsters. The inclusion is due to this deck comprising 10 dark attributes and 9 light attribute monsters. 2 Noblemen of Crossout, 1 Premature Burial, Snatch Steal, Mystical, Space Typhoon, Heavy Storm, the Trinity, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, and Delinquent Duo, 1 Sakuretsu Armor, and the quadruplet of Go Format Straps, being called the Haunted, Torrential Tribute, Ring of Destruction, and Murphos round off this build. That's it for this deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, your Retro Expert signing out.